Welcome to the first episode of Doing Monster Makeup for 31 Days. Hi everyone, and yes, this is a big series that I was trying to keep a secret. I am so happy that I'm able to do it now. Even though I'm filming this video last minute, I am ready. I'm ready to film a video every day and just get it posted. And this first episode, as you can see, is vampires. I don't know why it changed modes for some reason. Vampires. Now, vampires is one of my favorite, monster folklore thing. I'm more into the, sexy vampire stereotype rather than the Nosferatu scary vampire thing. So I recently cut bangs, so I'm gonna just move them to the side. And while I do my makeup base, I will be telling you a couple fun facts about vampires. Alright, so I got a lot of my facts from John Solo and a TED Talk and this Wikipedia page. So if there's any misinformation, just let me know in the comments down below. I am not trying to offend any culture. Alright, so people will define vampires as creatures of the night that suck blood. But the origin of people believing that vampires existed was with this guy named Peter, who died, and people allegedly who were losing a lot of blood were like, this guy came through the night and sucked my blood. So people believe that his corpse came to life, and that's why vampires are under the category Walking Dead. So since vampires are known to have leached skin and look sickly, I'm going to add a bit more of my brightening concealer just to give me that vibe of looking a little pale. But naturally, I am going to embrace my skin tone, so I am not going to do a gray base. Alright, so that's where a lot of people were like, yo, we think this person of the night is going around and drinking my blood. What am I supposed to be doing? So everyone was freaking out, and everyone started putting garlic up on their door stands because garlic smells repulsive, and I love garlic, but garlic is kind of repulsive at times. So everyone started doing that to get Peter to go away. So now Dracula was one of the first versions of the vampire that wasn't repulsive. Here's a picture of how Nosferatu is portrayed. Gray skin, bald, naked most of the time. And he just looked like a rotten corpse. While Dracula, the stereotypical Dracula look, dark hair, tall, handsome. So that's where the humanization of the vampire started. Okay, so here's where the handsome vampire was brought in. So there is this book called The Vampire, where a handsome aristocrat who is a vampire was going around drinking people's blood, marrying people's sisters and eating them, all the good stuff. And also, apparently, back then, if you had too long of canine teeth, people would think you're a vampire. So people would start shaving down their canines so that they wouldn't get put on trial for being a vampire. The reason why this broke is because it's from the Dollar Tree, because I'm cheap. Anyways, so that's where the origins of the handsome vampire came in. Now let's talk about modern day vampires. And the funny thing is, I actually just read a book about vampires. Vampire or vampire are mainly portrayed as male and have pale skin. But in recent media, the media Sinners and Castlevania, it has been changed so that people of color are able to be portrayed with this trope. Most vampire medias portray them not to be wicked monsters. They just portray them to have a dark past. And that happens to be my favorite bit of media from it. But all the Nosferatu memes are hilarious. I can't say it because it's not school appropriate, but that's my favorite memes of Dracula. vampires. Now that I have this very much pale base, I don't have a translucent setting powder, so I'm just gonna blot at my face, blot. Alright, so I am going for like a definitely red, sexy, modern day vampire. And now I'm going to talk about why I love vampires so much. Now, this is gonna hurt some of the other vampire girly soul. I'm not a Twilight girly. It's never been something that I've been really strongly interested in, like, investing my time with watching. I heard some stuff about the author that just didn't rub me the right way as well. So that's part of the reason why I'm like, do I really want to watch this? And plus, like, I can't deal with the blue filter, you guys. I really can't deal with the blue filter. Also, I got fangs for this makeup transformation, so don't even worry about it. So I am lifting my blush more. Usually I would focus on adding it to my round areas, but I'm putting it into my hairline to give me a more sharp appearance. I love media that presents vampires as being both creepy and gorgeous. That's why I know all the girlies, all the anime girlies, and all the anime just watchers in general love Castlevania. Like, I am not finished, so no spoilers in the comments. But I love the way they portray Dracula, and like, I haven't read the book Dracula, but does he have like a human lover in the books? Because in multiple medias with Dracula, like, I'm thinking of Hotel Transylvania when I'm saying this, his wife gets like murdered all the freaking time. So I'm like, number one, dead wife trope at like peak over here. So I'm going to use white to help my makeup stay in a base more. But yeah, I noticed that a lot. So if you read the book Dracula, or like any media where Dracula is like the main vampire character, does his wife always die? Because like, I think that's really tragic, and also kind of love it because I feel like that's why he became like this evil, bitter person. So as you can see, I used this very bright red lip stain, and I'm going to use it again to help add some color to my eye. So I'm going to bring the red stain and put it in my inner corner area, and then I'm going to fan it close to the middle. And now we're going to repeat that process on the same side. So yeah, I noticed that a lot. So if that's just a common trope with Dracula, let me know, because like, I think that's just such an amazing trope for like making a tragic character. Like, it happens over and over and over again, and it's like, you can't really stop it. I kind of want to look like a royalty vampire. I love that trope. Like, you're born into a royal vampire family, and all your family's just weird and wacky. That's a hint. That is a hint to the season finale of this makeup week. So now I'm going to add red to the bottom of my eye to give it more dimension. Alright, now with a slightly more angled brush, you are going to get the darkest color, or just straight up black. You are going to want to pull it, and then you're going to want to use a finger or a bigger brush to fan it out. And now we are going to get our fingers, because we don't know where our big brush is, and gonna go in with black. Now, I love vampires for many reasons. I think the like aspect of sucking someone's blood out has always been fascinating to me. Like, even as a kid, like, even though I'm a big wimp and scared of most scary things, that was always something that just it was like, oh wait, that's kind of cool. So every time I donate my blood, I'm like, this is my vampire sucking my blood out. Like, I love vampire romances too. So it is shocking. So it is quite shocking that I am not a Twilight girly. But it's been done better. So I'm saying a lot of my harsh opinions, aren't I? I am going to add my bite marks now. I hate in media when the bite marks are too close together. Like, it's kind of like that, right? And I love in the media where, like, if you get married when you're a vampire, you will, like, bite your lover. Like, romantic? Yay! Fake blood warning, by the way. Fake blood. All fake blood is being used. I have to say that because I don't want Mr. YouTube to be like, Abby? So I'm going to take a shimmery black and put it on almost the entire lid and then blend it. And I'm just wearing my longest lashes to give my face a more dramatic look. Now, here's my favorite part. I'm just adding some bond to my lashes. Bond, 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 bond. And then I am going to get my sealant to help seal my lashes back on, because I slept very violently last night, so they kind of got whacked up. Now, I feel like with every vampire look, you need a dark, dark red. And just for fun, I'm going to add some fake blood to my lips and use it as a lip liner. Like, honestly, that's a good, like, lip color. I am going to round out the top of my lip as much as possible by cutting into it like this. I'm gonna want to cut into it like that. Let me put on my teeth. And now, get ready for the final reveal. I can't close my mouth without these trying to fall out. But anyways, this is the final look. And yeah, definitely gonna have to get some different teeth pellets, or like get denture glue at this point, because I need to be actively smiling. These things are really big too, and I got some of the fake blood in my mouth, so that's why my teeth are stained pink. Last fun fact is that the reason why people in media got inspiration to make vampires turn into bats is because in other folklore they can fly. So they're like creatures of the night that can fly. So some folklore they're owls, and some folklore they are just creatures with wings. And in Filipino culture, they have ones that can detach, and yeah. That's